All have a set of guiding principles, the preconceptions and generalizations regarding fundamental issues of one's life and of the entire world. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, we tend never to abandon our beliefs. These are Things Prospector Believes on Rock 107.
I believe aliens have already visited us, but left immediately after seeing the people in Florida. I believe nothing is worse than the fact that Apple put the charging port at the bottom of their wireless mouse. And finally, I believe that you're only truly rich when you can afford a houseplant and remember to water it.
Well, now we know the reason he turned out the way he did. That was Things Prospector Believes on Rock 107.
Foo Fighters, it's 32 minutes after 8 o'clock, 63 degrees, sunny out, and a high of 82 later today at Northeast PA's Classic Rock. It is great weather in Northeast PA, especially if you're going to take in something like, the Hartford Fair, which, it's open. Go. You could have went yesterday. What's wrong with you?
Any of the fairs happening.
I mean, they just finished the Wayne County Fair. Bloomsburg Fair is coming up. And, of course, obviously, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the Pizza and Tomato Festival, La Festa Italiana, all those kind of things. But I'm really thinking more about fairs today when we want to know what's the one thing you got to do before you leave the fair. Kate, you get to the fair. If you don't do this, you blew the trip. What is it?
If I don't go see the horses and the rabbits.
Got to see the animals.
I want to see the animals.
I got to have ice cream. Soft, hard, doesn't matter.
It doesn't count, though, because you do that everywhere.
I think it counts. I'm sorry. It absolutely counts. All right? I have to have ice cream. That's true. I definitely have to have ice cream everywhere. I go to a job interview. It's like, if we don't have ice cream, I don't want to work here.
No soft serve?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not working here. So get at us, open mic on the Rock 107 app. Call or text the Rock lines. Hit us up on social media. What do you got to do before you leave the fair?
Susie has. This is a long one, but I love it. For us, it has been staying for several nights with our RV. We started camping at the fairs about 5 years ago, and we can't enjoy any fair unless we stay long enough to see everything we want.
Okay. I mean, if you have the time and the energy and all that to do that, I think that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
I mean, that would be a lot of ice cream for me, but that's not going to stop me. I'm okay. Text it into the Rock lines. Diane, I have to go get a chocolate-covered banana on a stick every fair I go to.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
If you can give me a chocolate-covered stick, I'm good. Put the banana out of there. But okay, I get it.
Lori from your Facebook, apple dumplings from the Bloomsburg Fair. I pick up a box when I'm leaving.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That's a big thing down at the Bloomsburg Fair, evidently. I got one. Open mic on the Rock 107 app. You're leaving the fair, but you didn't do this. Got to go back and do it.
A sausage sandwich with peppers and onions.
Ew.
That is the price of admission after the actual price of admission.
I mean, to me, I get it. That's what you like. I don't get how you could like it.
That sounds delightful.
Fine. What else do we have?
Betsy from your Facebook. Buy cotton candy. It's an absolute must.
Okay.
I get that.
It's a lot of food stuff. I've noticed in that. Text it in on the Rock lines. Michael Moot Fudge, another absolute must.
Ooh, yeah. Will you eat that?
Oh, yeah. I'm okay. And Michael Moots makes great stuff. I'm good with that.
Hit you. Kathy from your Twitter. Got to have potato pancakes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because if you have potato pancakes, there's no way I'm not eating them.
Yeah, I'll get them at several different stands.
Church picnics, anything like that?
Whatever,
absolutely. Sometimes I even have, I've used our afternoon guy, Mark Hoover. His mom has been my proxy and stand in line for me at a church picnic or two, which is great. Yeah, here's a couple bucks there. Take care of that, Mrs. Hoover.
Stephanie from your Facebook. Here's another one. Got to have the apple dumplings at the Bloomsburg Fair.
See?
I might just have to go try these.
I think you definitely do. Got a text in from Lisa. I got to ride the Ferris wheel after dark. I need to see the whole fair lit up.
That's a good one.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yep.
Heather from your Instagram. Tea-berry milkshake from Sunset Ice Cream at the... Can you wait?
Sorry.
At the Grange Fair in Center Hall, PA.
I heard tea-berry, and I went, but I mean, Grange Fair, big deal. A milkshake, great. I'm just not a tea-berry guy.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, I'm right, you're wrong, it's fine. On to the Rock lines. Jim on the Orion 380. You got to do this before you leave the fair. What's up, brother?
That little game with you spit the water out at the clown mouth and you blow up the balloon.
Oh.
I have to do that every fair. But here, I'm going to tie this into, does that make me a jerk? Because I don't even care if there's kids playing. I'm there to win. I paid my money. I want to see that balloon pop, and I want to be the first one. So does that make me a jerk?
It makes you a smart man. You're going to play a game you want to win. I'm with you.
I slap my money on the table. I want to see that clown blow up, and, it doesn't matter who's to the right or left of me. So that's what I got to do at the fair.
Are you good at it?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing it for a lot of years.
Of course he's good at it. He's doing it all the time.
You don't know.
But the thing is, I agree. If you're going to play the game, you want to play to win. Absolutely.
And Melissa from your Facebook, take a picture in front of the fair sign. I need evidence that we did all that walking.
The corns, bunions, plantar fasciitis aren't enough for her. That's how you know you went to the fair. I got a picture with the sign, see? There are bad drivers, and then there are people who treat the passing lane like it came with the car and they own it.
Good morning, NEPA. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Now, Kate, a new report ranks BMW, Ram, and Tesla owners as the worst drivers on the road. Chrysler, Cadillac, and Mercury drivers were ranked the best.
BMW drivers also had the highest DUI rate, and it was not even close.
Wow.
Ram came in second, followed by Buick, and the lowest DUI rates belong to Chrysler, Volvo, and Lexus drivers.
So what we've all suspected while being tailgated on 81 now has been confirmed by data. BMW drivers, you guys are the worst.
But a statistic can only tell you what is happening. We're here to explain why.
Here are today's top 5 reasons BMW drivers are the worst. Here we go. Number 5, it's hard to see the road through that cloud of Axe body spray.
Top 5 reasons BMW drivers are the worst. Number 4, they're always in a rush to make it to an Imagine Dragons concert.
Number 3, the I in 328i stands for insufferable.
Top 5 reasons BMW drivers are the worst. Number 2, they think the clutch is like a collar on a polo shirt. It's meant to be popped.
And the number 1 reason BMW drivers are the worst, cocaine makes them jumpy. There you have it.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A Massachusetts rescue has dedicated itself entirely to guinea pigs, and it's caring for nearly 400 of them. Apparently, there's a lot of squeaking. The owner says the nonprofit regularly takes in abandoned pets from across the country. Volunteers help feed, clean, and care for the guinea pigs, which often need to be adopted in pairs because they're such social animals.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
The best bands, they don't feel like 3 guys who work together. They feel like 3 guys who made one decision and spent the rest of their lives sticking to it.
Good morning, NEPA. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
So, Kate, ZZ Top drummer Frank Beard died Monday at his ranch in Richmond, Texas. He was 77 years old. No cause of death has been announced.
Billy Gibbons called Frank a great friend and a collaborator, one of the most naturally innovative drummers, and a true son of Texas.
Frank joined Gibbons shortly after ZZ Top released their first single called Salt Lake in 1969. Dusty Hill joined the same year. In fact, Frank brought Dusty to their attention. The 3 of them stayed together until Dusty passed away in 2021.
That kind of loyalty is almost impossible to find in a rock band. Frank once explained why he never wanted to be anywhere else.
I'm still satisfied with them. I'm satisfied with Dusty, and I'm satisfied with Billy. With these 2 guys, I've never wanted to quit, and I've never wanted to get fired. I'll drink to that.
Now, Frank took away time from the band last year because he had some unspecified health problems. He returned several months later, but he had not performed with ZZ Top on tour this year.
For more than 5 decades, Frank Beard was the engine behind ZZ Top.
He was also part of rock's really great running jokes, if you think about it. The guy named Beard, the only member in ZZ Top without that famous long beard. Frank had an explanation for that, too.
I had a beard, but it wasn't near the beard they had, and so I shaved it pretty much right after we got back together when I saw that they had this much and I didn't have, I had this much.
Frank didn't mind being beardless. After all, he had the name, and he could go to the shopping mall without being interrupted.
He wouldn't go to the mall with me or anything. He just went, I'm not going out in public with you because you get recognized now.
Frank Beard, drummer from ZZ Top, dead at 77.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
This guy was apparently interested in a sequel, but like many sequels, it didn't come off as well as the first. An 18-year-old in Louisiana named John Jordan was arrested last week after stealing from a Circle K. He walked out with a fountain drink and several snacks, including mini donuts, honey buns, and pound cake, valued at around $19.88. The store clerk called police, but by the time they showed up, John was nowhere to be found until he came back for some reason. Yeah, John returned to the scene while the police were still in the area. It's unclear why. Maybe he decided he needed even more snacks. The police saw him and arrested him. He was also wanted for a previous burglary at an Elks Lodge. Cops said apparently returning to the scene really does work, just not in the way that he probably had hoped. He was charged with simple burglary and theft.
Nominee number 2.
There are plenty of ways to tell your neighbor to clean up after their dog. This guy chose same-day delivery. Authorities in Florida say Trey Delsode was angry because his neighbor's dog had allegedly been pooping in his yard. Trey complained about it before and was promised the mess would be cleaned up. 4 hours later, the poop was still there, and that made Trey even angrier. According to the neighbor, Trey eventually opened the door to his home while holding the poop in his hand, yelled at the neighbor, and then threw the poop at him. It hit the man, of course, and a physical fight followed. Trey claims the neighbor shoved him first, but now he's facing charges, including burglary with battery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and simple battery.
And the winner is
the guy who threw dog poop at his neighbor. That's a quick way to end up in a fight and in jail, and a bad way to let the neighbor know he has to clean it up. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. That's your Prospector Prime Cuts podcast, the stuff we're legally allowed to replay. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want the full experience, the stuff that almost gets us in trouble with the boss, you gotta wake up with us. Weekday mornings starting at 5:30 on Rock 107.